Okay, got everything all set up here. So before I get started with everything, I just want to explain a couple things about what we're doing here. Plus R is a game that's really been exploding a lot lately. It's the whole scene's just been growing and growing, and I think ever since the Guilty Gear Strive announcement, a lot of people just kind of feel like they've been more in touch with they're wanting to play more challenging games, something that really, like, they can feel it, like they've got a rush for playing something like this rather than something that's kind of more stale and not that deep from what we've been seeing for some of these newer fighting games. So we've got we're gonna be doing a tournament for tonight, where it was our tournament that we had over at Salty over in Burbank, and it's the first time we were able to see it. I just always local record footage and then we upload it here, and then I get to commentate on it, and then once I'm done commentating on it on Twitch, we'll put it on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, you want to watch me live, I do these every Thursday. If you're watching on Twitch and you want to catch up, if you missed something, you can watch the whole thing on YouTube once I eventually upload it. I gotta render it and edit it and all sorts of other stuff like that too. But before we get started with the whole tournament, I do want to mention we got a great Discord server. Not just the server, but the whole community is amazing on Discord. Got a lot of great players. Check it out. You know, if you're on YouTube, I've got a link in the description for the Discord server, but it's just amazing how good and like nice this kind of community is. When it's a fighting game that's very much about, you know, crushing your opponent while they're down kind of thing, but the community's great. So it's don't let the nature of the game fool you. You know, we got a really awesome community, really nice guys. Like I keep saying to people, I see somebody brand new come into the server and they'll ask a question, and it's the same question we've answered a million times, right? But they don't get upset. They're patient about it. It's like, oh yeah, of course, we're just happy that you're entered and we'll want to help you out. I see it all the time. It's just so great seeing more of our players kind of be that active with everything too. I mean, the game's not completely easy, and because of that, we've got a lot of resources to help you get into the game. I mean, that's the strength, really. You're not going to be coddled by the game, and you can really push yourself to the limit, for your limit. This game's got so much free-form fluidity where you can actually choose the way that you play your character, and it's not necessarily a wrong way of doing it. But yeah, so that's the Discord server. Check it out. We are doing our very first online tournament. It's coming up soon. It's on January 20th. Not February, January. I'm thinking Friday. Friday on December 20th. Friday, December 20th is when we're doing our first online tournament, Switch only. If you're interested in that, you can sign up for that. There is a description in the Discord announcements, so you can check all that there in the Discord. But besides that, we also got our Megalomania circuit, which I'm really excited for the Megalomania circuit. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. This is our Megalomania circuit. This is our very first circuit for Plus R. So if any majors that you enter across the United States, or in North America, because there's one in Canada as well, any major that you enter, you can get points at. So as you're playing and as you're kind of getting your score up, you're going to be able to get points to find out where you go with everybody else. And the winner ends up getting money. So there actually is going to be a pot bonus. Right now it's only $10, but you're going to see that kind of go up as you do a little more fundraising. There's 2 weight classes, so you can either be heavyweight or featherweight. Heavyweight is going to be for the more veteran players, and featherweight is for the non-veteran players. So just because you haven't been playing the game for 4 years doesn't mean you don't have a shot at winning money. I actually did just recently update this with a complete list of all of the heavyweight players, so you can see this full list here. If your name is not on here, then bam, you're in the featherweight. You don't have to worry about it. You actually have a better shot at winning some of that money. Yeah, check that out. Link for that I've also got in the, if you're watching on YouTube, in the description. If you're watching on Twitch, we got right here. And our first stop is going to be Frosty Faustings. I'm looking really forward to Frosty Faustings. I'll see a lot of you guys there, I'm sure. If you see me, by the way, stop by and say hi, because I want to meet you guys. I want to meet more of these people in the community. So please say hi. I want to get to know you. I do. So before we get started with that, we're all done with the circuit. Now let's go on to the actual tournament itself. Okay, so this was our Warriors Pass circuit. This is over at Worlds Collide, which is in Northridge, pretty close to CSUN. And we had a lot of people for this term. We had 14 people, so pretty cool turnout. A couple new players as well, like Candolph. I've seen him around, but I haven't really seen him enter. And who else? One more. GP Bear 4. So he's been around in the Discord server. I've noticed him before, but he never really entered anything before yet either. So it's really cool to see him there. We also had Quash visiting from Orange County, so it was amazing to be able to see Quash again. Quash is awesome. He's one of my favorite players right now from North America. I love Quash. It's so great seeing him play. Even though he's a dirty, filthy Johnny player. Let's go ahead and get started with this tournament. We have our 2 seeds, which are going to be Mike Z and Quash. As far as the buys are concerned, there's more seeds than that too, but those are our main seeds that you're going to see there. And as you can tell, our first match is going to be Dyne versus Devita. I already have that written down there. Let's go ahead and get started on this. Alright, so we got Dyne versus Devita. Dyne's our Faust on the left, Devita is on the right. Great being able to see Devita play a little bit more. He's been a little bit inactive because of our venues, but he's able to go to Warriors Path a lot more than his other venues have been doing. Look at that combo setup. There's massive amounts of damage from those Slayer combos. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I always appreciate the follows. Look at that 6H. So Dyne's Faust 6H is it's a meme that it's unblockable because it's a 26 frame overhead. It's so late, yet everyone still ends up getting hit by it. Good block on it, but ends up getting hit with a follow up there. Oh, wasn't quite able to seal the deal, but ended up doing an American reset and was able to get in there. Devita really putting up the pressure against Dyne here. Dyne's doing some really strong blocks though. Now Faust does not have very many great escape tools because he's got his air dash is really slow, and the door is more like an attack. You know, if you try doing the door, first off you're going to get hit on your startup, I think, but then also he is predicted you continue attacking it. So his door teleport is not really a good way to escape. However, he's got amazing range and really, really fast normals. Like normals that should not be going that fast. Nice win there for the first game from Devita. And Dyne getting combo. He was setting up some good stuff there, but Devita's got a really strong pressure game. Nice throw. Throwing is one of Dyne's specialties. Dyne is also a very, very accomplished Vampire Savior player, one of the best Jettas in the United States. Good combos there from Devita. Look at that. Oh, nice. He was able to do the carpet in order to avoid getting hit from the mini Faust. Very good awareness there from Devita. Good distance there. There is a Chakua on the ground. Chakua was just picked up by Dyne, but what it does is it increases your tension pulse dramatically. It completely maxes it out. So you can see how fast his tension bar is flashing. That's the acceleration for how fast his tension pulse increases over time. Got full meter setting up a... There is a meteor in play. He gets hit by the meteors. Dyne still has some life lead ahead here. He's got some good meter. Oh, nice throw. He went for a throw setup. It kind of whiffed around there, and then he went and just tried it again. Oh, that was a shame. That was just an absolute shame. He saw that and he tried to get a gold burst, but For some reason, that crosswise heal just didn't get hit by the gold burst. Good job for Devita actually attacking during 6H there. It looked like that wasn't really intentional, like he didn't react to it. But that is something you can definitely do, just react to 6H. Nice Roman cancel there from Dyne. Things you always kind of forget about, right? When you got a normal super and you end up Roman canceling it, it costs 100% meter, but it makes it safe. So it's 1-1 now for Dyne and Devita. Oh, good burst there from Dyne. So unblockable 6H again. There we go, it's gonna be a full combo, but good burst on the player side. That's gonna hit. Oh, picked the wrong one. Look at that damage on that move. That's why that move is viable. People keep saying like, well, why would you do that move when you get a chance of them escaping? And just look at that damage, man. That was so much damage. Another throw by Dyne. Oh, Devita does a 0 frame jump and gets out of the 6H time. 1 frame jump, I should say. Which is a misnomer because it's not actually a 1 frame jump. It's just the term we use for it. Alright, that mini Robocop really helped him out there. Oh, dead on time. Actually, move's not called dead on time. Dead on time's the air one, or the ground one. Good combos here from Devita. Smart play. Oh, good block. Oh! Dyne really just trying to survive here. Very close win. Could we win for Devita here? Lock the gold burst. Dyne just need to have an escape now. Not that he had one for health. That's going to kill him. Ouch. Devita ends up taking it 2-1. Let's go back to our brackets here. We'll take a look at where we're standing. So that was Devita versus Dyne. It was 2 on Devita's side. 2-1. Let's see what we got going on next year. Alright, up next we've got myself versus Tusk. Tusk is our resident Jam player and a League of Legends player. Let's see how this goes. I was able to get underneath my Sakura in time. Goodbye, Yozansen. Oh, I saw the parry come in, but I ended up trying to get around it and still ended up doing a 2D to get through that. Very good awareness there from Tusk. Trying to fish for some stuff here. Hitting me from my jump S. See, there we go again. That was me trying to bait his parry, and then I was going to block his move with my Terminator Rock. But it didn't end up working. So again, really good awareness. Nice setup. Wow. Impressing almost myself there. It was a dropped combo, but I ended up, you know, the way I see it is anything you drop, you want to make the best of it. My execution's been really poor, but I also want to try to just make the best out of everything I can do. See right there? I knew I wasn't even able to combo at that point. It's parry. Still couldn't get anything off of it though. I'm sure I can ping you when it's on YouTube. Tusk is a very strong player, but it's also a pretty close match so far. Wasn't able to Morai Kumi around that. I was kind of debating whether or not it was going to be the double version or the single version of the puff ball. Because if it was the double, Morai Kumi would have gotten hit. Because I was trying to wait just long enough to find out if it's double or single, and it was just not, it was too late by that point. Ooh, nice counter hit. Going for those single pokes there. Ooh, that's gonna hurt me. I should have went for a throw. Nice. Be able to parry whatever I do. Oh, that's why I went for Terminator Run. I just mistimed it. He does have the life lead, so playing smart here would just be waiting for me to do something stupid. But good point there for Tusk. Strong round. Nice there. Oh. Be able to escape with that. Nice throw there. Nice attacks. Good wraparound from him. Didn't quite combo, but you know, black beats still count. You know, not everybody can tech out of things perfectly. That's something you want to watch. I hear him a little nervous because he's got cards and he's got meter. Oh, that was not the right move. I didn't dash forward for 6H. Good win there from Tusk, but that was pretty close. Nice run up throw. Nice setup there. Oh, I didn't block that burst. I've had such a hard time blocking bursts lately. I don't know why. Like, I'm walking backwards and then I get hit by it. Couldn't escape out of that fast enough. Oh well. Still a very good game there between Tusk and myself. 2-0. Go back to the brackets here. And that was Tusk versus myself. We got 2 for Tusk. And let's see what we got going on next year. Alright, so our next match is going to be Goldencreme versus Reis. So I just want to go over the comments real quick here with Lexi. So you are absolutely right, Lexi. What's going to get you wins is not constantly not Lexi, sorry. What's going to get you wins is not always doing optimized combos. It's being able to understand exactly what your character is capable of doing, when, where, and why, and how. And that is going to get you those wins, because if what you know is just all the optimized combos and something happens that's a little bit weird, a little bit off, maybe you realize your opponent is just, they're not teching, they're really bad at air teching, or you're scared of you air teching, or you're worried about a burst and so you're looking for burst points and you know when you can stop in a combo, or maybe you're able to fish for them to tech, so you're kind of changing your combo up. There's so many different avenues of how to use combos in this game that you going for optimum combos is not necessarily the best thing. Like, let's say for example you do 50% with your combo and your opponent can do a 60% combo. Well, if you do 50% twice, you win. Your opponent does 60% twice, they still win. So having an optimum combo is not really going to help as much. It could be the case where, like, if you win, or if you guess right 4 times and they guess right 4 times, maybe they'd beat you because they have an optimum combo, but then you just have to recover that with just you guessing right five times instead, right? So it's kind of an interesting way of seeing it. Daigo even talks about it in his book, about how combos are not necessarily the most important thing. Optimizing your damage isn't the most important thing. The most important thing is knowing how to play the game and how to fight your opponent and getting in their head. They actually have a Japanese term for it, for people who are like master combos but don't know how to play the game. I forgot what it was, but I know Hano knows that term. But yeah, so let's see here. Meterless reversals, yeah, I agree. Yeah, but also, you know, we call them American resets because it's yeah, that was intentional. Yeah. So let's go here. We've got Goldencreme and Reis. Again, you gotta know how to make the best out of a bad situation, and to do that, you gotta know your characters. So Reis is playing his alt tonight, or at least for now, playing his Order Soul. He was telling me tonight was an Order Soul night. Ended up crossing up Goldencreme just as the bomb hit. Hit himself, but it also hit Faust. Oh, 6H, unblockable. Got a mini Potemkin out in the field. Goldencreme's gonna really abuse the heck out of that thing. Look at that, still going. And you put the Energizer Bunny out where it just always keeps hitting you. Oh, one hit, there we go. And Reis ends up taking the first round. Blocks there. Man, Reis getting really hit hard by Goldencreme tonight. He won the first round, but then, man, he lost that momentum. Got meters incoming. There we go. Yep. Didn't end up flawless defending the face punch. Blocks the 6H. Be careful of poison. Oh, that poison killed him. Oh, that's a shame. Some good hits in there. Nice air throw. Took him right out of his slap chop. Really stuck in the corner. Nice counter hit. Ooh, wasn't able to confirm off that. Blocks the bomb. Keeps blocking the bomb. Good point there. That was a very smart move. Stay flush against the wall. Nice air throw again. Gonna kill Goldencreme pretty soon here. There we go. One win for Reis.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell. Let's rock.
Order Soul is really good at air throws because his jump arc is just like perfect for it. It's like he was made to do air throws. It's all because he's fighting with a heavy cinder block and not a real weapon. Run up throw. Really trying to put on that pressure. You barely see him charging. Like, he's not standing back and charging. He's just always trying to get Golden in his face. Oh, nice hit there from Goldencreme. Just a reminder, guys, if you're ever fighting Faust and you see him teleport away with the door, and then you hear the force break sound, it's coming from behind. Because the force break version is only from behind. So close round here. Any hit's gonna take it. Meteor's incoming. Wow, what a clash. That's gonna be it. Goldencreme takes the round. There. Oh, good setup. Tried to backdash underneath the Robokai. That would have been sick if it worked, but it didn't quite work out. Down, stuck in the corner and poisoned. Let's keep him locked down, and you got him. Not gonna do too much of a combo there because he didn't have meter for it. But that was close there. 1-1 now.
Please select your character.
Everyone's favorite song. Here we go.
Rock.
Ooh, bad burst from Reis. Wow, another meteor. Keeps comboing into the meteors. Nice setup there. What? Converted to what? I'm not a boomer. I don't know what you're talking about. This song, hell no. Hate this song. Oh, nice cross up there. Second pogo. Fan of this song? No way. One round away for Goldencreme to take this. Goldencreme playing very smart here. Good throw. Didn't have Order Soul stuck in the corner. Yeah, look at this. We're close, we're close. Could be a real comeback from Reis. Let's see. A lot of straight up footsies, not doing too much significant damage right away. Interesting dead angle. That dead angle's kind of doing no damage from the combo. Dead angles deal a massive amount of probation. Oh no! Ooh, all that damage just came right back to him. Could be it. Oh man! Reis ends up catching up. It's now 1-1 for the rounds, 1-1 for the games. I think I said this last time too, but I haven't been trying to just say oh no. Like oh no! But it just happened. My two least favorite things. Or my two least favorite words. Working hard. Ooh, good anti-air. Order Soul has a really strong anti-air with his 5H. Nice setups. Goes right around those mini fouls. And this is going to be it. Wow, what a comeback for Reis.
You win.
So, 2 for Reis. Let's go to our brackets here. We'll update this. Alright, so we had Goldencreme and Reis. Reis ends up winning 2-1. No, not -1. 2-1. And let's see who we got going on next year.
Please select your character.
By the way, for you people on Twitch, I'm actually going to be editing this part out of the YouTube video. But I just want you guys to know I'm kind of silent in between these matches while I'm kind of changing the names, getting the video to the right spot, doing all sorts of other stuff like that. And because I'm silent, I kind of use that on my editing bay to see where I need to go. So if I see that I'm not talking at all, it's like, okay, great, that's the spot. Take that chunk, clip it out, and then squish them together, and now I've got a YouTube video, right? So it actually makes it pretty easy for me if I just don't talk. So that's what you see. It's kind of an easy marker for me. I'm not ignoring you guys. No, it's going to be silent and kind of boring during those times, but it really helps me when I get to the editing process. So just keep that in mind. I'll still talk to you guys in chat and stuff like that too. All right, our next game is going to be Tusk versus Quash. This is going to be really cool. Quash is amazing. Tusk is amazing. I am on Windows 7. I love Windows 7. Windows 7 is the way to go. I only use Windows 7 because I can't use Windows XP anymore. But here we go. Good block there. Oh, nice throw. Just in range for it. There was a burst there somewhere. Jam lost the burst meter. I didn't see where it went, though. Good wave dashing by Quash. Wow, that went right underneath Misfire. Quash still has full meter from this. Tusk is not in a good position here. Nice. Oh, still didn't kill. Look at that. Yes, so I do use OBS. Nice check there. Good blocks. Quash wave dashing, getting in. Quash is such a solid player. We just had an exhibition between Quash and Elven Shadow at Arc Revo, which was really cool. So it was first to 5. I actually uploaded that on my YouTube channel, so you can check that out too. Oh, there we go. Oh man, can Tusk do this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no! 2H sealed the deal. Oh no. Oh man, Tusk had that. Tusk so had that. First point here for Quash. Nice! Nice parry from Tusk. Look at that lockdown. Quash still at level 2 Mistfinder. Oh my god! Stuffed! Man. Stuffed that kick. Holy cow. Some amazing play here by Quash. Look at this. Like, I don't know if it's luck or if he's a genius. I know he's a genius, but man, it's nuts. Nice anti-air. Good pickup for the throw in the air tech. Oh, messed up the wave dashing a little bit. Wow, look at that setup from Tusk. Using 50% meter to get all the way from one screen to the other. One side of the other. It's gonna kill. And Quash wins just like that. Man, super fast, but really, really good match there. Let's go back to our brackets here. So we have Quash and Tusk. Quash ends up winning this one 2-0. And let's go ahead and see what we got going on next year. We've got Mike Z and DJ Azure.
Heaven or hell? Do one. Let's rock.
Going straight for the sweep there. Anti-air. Oh, wasn't able to combo that. We got light May here. Like, she might be light, but she's also carrying probably like a 500-pound anchor, so I don't think she's that light. She shouldn't be that light. Oh, air teched into Heavenly Potbuster. That's death. That is death. Straight overhead there. Mike's strongest game is getting you to wake up with his Oki. You know, like you're up in his face and you're waking up, it's like, oh my god, what do I do? There's so many options I need to worry about. If I make the mistake, I've lost. Because, at least with me, my third mistake is my dead mistake. You know, I've already lost the dead. Like doing a hammer fall FRC. I never used to see him do that. Hammerfall FRC is a very, very tough FRC because it all depends on when the hit happens, and the hit's based off the positioning. So, you know, he could do the full length of the Hammerfall, and that's an obvious one, but Hammerfall stops right in front of the opponent no matter where you're at. So the FRC position on that is going to be very different. It's very visual. So a visual FRC is very difficult to do, and it's just impressive seeing Mike Z actually get that FRC. But I never really used to see him do that. Just goes to show that even people like Mike Z are practicing, you know? They're trying to get better as well. Good stuff there, more Oki going on. Ooh, gold burst. Nice cross up there. Those dolphins are really going to cross up. Nice setup there. That's going to hit. That was an interesting combination. I wasn't sure if it was going to go through the whole super animation or not. That was respect. You know, the thing with respect is once it's halfway done, you can cancel it into anything. So just because they do respect doesn't mean they're vulnerable. Let's go back to our brackets here. Not the Megalomania part, but the bracket part. Nope. That was Mike Z versus Azure. Let me just update this a little bit before we get there. First off, we did have Azure off-stream playing against Candolph, and that was 2-1 for Azure's side. What we just watched was Mike Z versus Azure, and Mike Z ended up beating DJ Azure 2-0. Let's go ahead and see who we got going on next here. Alright, so we got Aligari versus Reis, not GP Bear. Aligari had actually just beaten GP Bear off stream, so now we got Aligari versus Reis here. Good setups here from Reis, going back and forth doing the Sato step. This fighter did not work. Doing those anti-airs, you know, a lot of people say those anti-airs, like doing air-to-air is actually a pretty decent anti-air. You jump up and hit him with like jump beat or something. Nice running up there from Aligari. Look at that weird setup there. It didn't combo, but for some reason he just kept doing it. And, you know, make the best out of a situation. You end up getting a combo that could be techable, but they don't tech it. You can actually get a very different kind of combo by working it. And that's all from knowledge of your character, right? If you know how your character works, you can actually take advantage of all that kind of stuff. Sato step with a wave dash, very nice. The Sato step is the dash backwards and then the dash forwards immediately afterwards. It's kind of different. Ooh, good block. Or bad burst, I mean. Almost a good punish against the burst. Throw. The level 3 Mistfinder. That Divine Blade is such a hard move to block because it actually has this sort of trick where good Johnnies will try and do it where if you block, you end up moving to the left, and then therefore would it hit you from behind, so you actually have to move the other way. And if you don't block, you move forward, it'll hit you from the other direction. So there's like no way to block it sometimes. It's just really weird the way the blocks work on that particular move. So that's why I always just say do Terminator run, and you'll block with the right direction every time. Hits there going in. Aligari playing it a little more safe now that he's lost to Reis 1 point. Got some really good block streaks going on. Then when you get hit, you're gonna get so much damage because you're cranked guard bar. Always something you gotta watch. That guard bar helps with so much damage. Wow. Went for a 6P just in a running Aligari. And very strong round so far. Trying to go for a fake cross-up. And Reis just blocks it. Gonna block that. Aligari is very strong when it comes to just stopping for blocks. Man, that is a dirty trick right there. Nice DP getting through that Divine Blade. Always gotta be careful of that misfire. Nice punish. Man, so strong of a neutral here. Both of them really getting in, trying to just get the right pokes in. Nice burst. Oh my god, nice burst throw. Oh. Just had to win that way, didn't you? Just had to win that way. You could tell. Oh man, that must hurt Aligari's soul right here, you know. Oh man, that hurts. That hurts. You know, people say there isn't really much of a reason to do a burst throw. It's not the most optimal thing. You know, you just deal damage and that's it. So who cares, right? Whatever. But it's because it doesn't hurt them on their life bar. It hurts them in here. In here. You deal enough damage and the person, the player, is going to feel it. Every single one's going to hurt them more and more. Why attack the person's life bar when you can attack the player's soul directly? That's what that's all about. So, Reis ended up beating Aligari 2-0. Let's go ahead and load up our next match, see what we got going on here. Alright, up next we've got Tronzilla and Devita. This is going to be pretty cool. I don't think I've seen these two play against each other too often. Straight up with 2D right at the beginning. 2D is such a hard move to deal with. So many of Slayer's moves just lows. For me, at least with Bike, it's very tough to deal with. You know, his 2H, his 2D. Really weird moves to fight and counter. Quick work of Tronzilla. Wow. Very fast round there. There's a Michael Sword TK. Nice combo, setting the mech up for another bomb setup. Good job there. Missed slightly on the Justice Ball. One of Tronzilla's strengths is just how good he is at controlling his Justice patterns. He actually puts the bombs out specifically so that if they block or they get hit with the bomb, it will then get pushed back from another bomb to go back away again. So almost a perfect here. There we go. Really, really big comeback there from Tronzilla. Oh, strike back tail right from the beginning. A lot of characters have a very difficult time getting around those bombs. There are some unique tricks that you can use, some really more advanced tricks to get around bombs, specifically when it comes to hitting the bomb yourself. You go and you actually attack the bomb. You might not get hit by the 4th hit of the bomb. Because the bombs do 4 hits when they hit you. The 4th hit is what actually knocks you down. So, oh, nice Michael Blade there. So if you don't get hit by the fourth hit of that bomb, you're actually not going to get knocked down. And the knockdowns are really kills you. Nice use of that bad burst. Very good job, Tronzilla. Taking the first point here. Tronzilla not to be reckoned with. 6-8 or jump H. Stuck in the corner here again. Being able to put on the moves. Tronzilla does not have meter to escape. Usually if you're stuck in the corner and you've got 25%, you get Superior Trance. You can do it now, but it's almost too late at this point. Devita really took the round so far. Nice hit there. Tronzilla trying to do a comeback. Block the overhead. He's got no health left. Good counter. Oh, ends up getting hit there. Or dropping it. Okay, Slayer does not have any meter left. Meaning if Tron does a bomb setup, he can easily get through it. Doesn't have to worry about Big Bang Upper. But there we go. Still gets hit. Nice setup here. It's going to be a good setup for bombs. Bombs do a lot of chip damage, but they also build a fair amount of meter. And that's kind of their way of you getting around it, because most characters have some sort of way to get through the bombs if you've got at least 25% meter. Like Baiken has Force Break, the Tommy Mats. You know, like a lot of other characters have other moves that can get around it. Slayer's got Big Bang Upper. Ooh, nice Roman cancel. That's going to seal it. 1-1 now. Devita just taking a game. Nice hits there. Not a good position for Devita. There's a good solid burst there. And put Justice in the corner. Ooh, manages to escape. Puts up an upward bomb right there. That was really cool. Good point of gold burst. Bad bomb layout there. Uh-oh. It's bit. Oh, Tronzilla had this. Come on, don't drop it. You got full meter. Get Superior Trance out of there. There you go. Oh, nice. Oh, I thought he was going to do more after the bomb FRC. Last point here for Devita. Devita can win this round. He wins the match. Set up there from Tron. Setting up some more bombs. Good Nappa. Oh, man. Tronzilla ahead, kicking a little bit. Oh no, does not get hit with the strike back tail. Look at the health gain that Slayer gets from those bites. You know, he was low health, but now he's gotten a lot just from those single bites. Up close and dandy and a throw, sealing the deal, taking the game. 2 points for Devita. Very close game there. Let's go back to our brackets. We'll update them. We'll get on set on the next one here. So we had Devita versus Tronzilla. Now Tronzilla actually ended up beating Mech off stream. They won 2-0. So that was Devita versus Tronzilla, and Devita versus Tronzilla was 2-1 Devita. So now we're going to focus on our loser side until we can get to top 8. So I'm just going to clear a bye here, a couple buys. Great, and let's see who's going up next here. Alright, so up now we've going and Dyne. Both of them from loser's side. Whoever wins this is going to end up making top 8. Going for an anti-air there. Oh, got a meteor from the very first item. Good block there. Gonna go combo right into meteors. Not as much damage as I would have hoped. Watching out for that bomb there. Be really careful with jam. She's super fast when it comes to her moves. Good block and good Roman cancel awareness from Tusk. Nice air throw too. And doing a lot of ground to air unblockables. It's really hurting Dyne. Doesn't quite killed. Dyne does have full meter. We'll get something off this. Oh, just out of range of 5D. And air thrown. Nice, very nice. Okay, got in the first hit. Another air throw. Tusk doing really smart with those air throws. Set up there from Tusk. Get a good knockdown, going for more combos there, getting some more cards. Jumps up and blocks Faust's love. That's something too. You see him start to throw that, and if you do it fast enough, you can super jump up there and block it. And then Faust gets hit by his own little trash bag that he leaves behind. So Tusk taking the first game.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
Oh, 6H. Mini Robo got also a some meters incoming. Good gold burst. Oh, but he actually jumped himself into the corner. Not a good position to be. Blocks the puffball. Nice parry again from Tusk. Tusk playing very smart. Oh no! Oh, what luck. Bad luck and good luck, right? 2 in a row. Oh, gets hit from 6H. Don't do that against Tusk's jam. He's just gonna forward circle forward kick you. Another round by Tusk. Ooh, that was almost a wise burst. That's air throws. Tusk is so strong with those. Nice hits there. Wow. Wow, very strong play from Tusk. Tusk's a very good player. Let's go back to our brackets first before we watch this next match. There we go. So we had Dyne versus Tusk. Dyne actually ended up beating Mech off stream, and that was 2-0 for Dyne. And what we just watched was Tusk versus Dyne, where Tusk wins 2-0. Alright. Give us a second, we'll load up the next match here. Alright, so our next match is going to be Tronzilla versus myself. Let me take a look at some of these comments here real quick, though. Regarding MPV, what we're doing is we're recording these off of an Azure Media, where we can record the matches onto a flash drive or an SD card. And then I take that and I upload them to my computer, and now I can watch all of our matches from our local recording and then do commentary on them at the same time. So that's what we're doing here. Because we're only doing like one Azure Media, I'm not recording every single match, so it's kind of like the recording station and then the other station. So you'll see some of these, like some of the ones in loser side usually are not as recorded. But yeah, there we go. We're starting Tron versus myself. Now, Tron and I feel like have had just a constant rivalry. Whenever we go to majors, we always end up having to fight each other. And Tron always beats me in majors. And I'm notoriously terrible against Justice. One for Yozansen round start. Another Yozansen. No fear. Nice setup there. It's not really going to do much damage. Good burst, just trying to keep him close to the corner. Nice setup. Very nice. He set himself up for that one. Look at that damage on there. Trying to get that movement down. I want to keep distance. Don't want to not have meter. Always want to have meter to deal with him. Nice setup there. Good kill. Right now, the video player I'm using is VLC. Trying to get through those bombs. You're seeing him. I'm always saving 25% meter whenever there's bombs, because that's the only way for me to deal with those bombs. Nice cross up. Didn't quite combo afterwards. Ha ha ha. Nice Zakuro. Going around there. Wait, you saw how long I waited because I did not want to get hit from the reverse hitbox there. I got punished from reverse super hitboxes so many times. Oh no! There we go, that's gonna be a good setup. Nice. Oh, that was supposed to be a throw. Nice setup, yes! Haha! Tiger Neo, Zonson, Roman cancel. Tatami mat, and then do a full wall combo. Very nice. Glad I was able to get that. That's always how it works, right? I love talking about Samurai Showdown. Samurai Showdown 2 was probably the first fighting game where I really tried to learn special moves and stuff like that. I played a little bit of Street Fighter on Super Nintendo, but all I really knew how to do was like charge moves. Like I could do Honda's like headbutt, and that was kind of it. And his hand slaps, of course. Nice setup, nice setup. Running right through his strike back tail. Fucked. Oh, nice. That was cool. Oh my god, I'm happy with this game right here. I love Guilty Gear. I'm not even really giving any sort of meaningful commentary. I'm just laughing at my game. It's like, oh, this is good. This is good. Nice job from his end, baiting my my Sakura. Block. Set up. Oh, got hit right in the crotch. One round for Tron, but this is my last round here if I win this one. Good spot to be. Man, those bombs, the key is really not to faultless defend, because when you do, you're going to take less chip damage. Look at this reverse, that's so stupid. So sure, you're going to take less damage, but you also use a lot of your meter, and a lot of times, once you get 25% meter, those bombs are irrelevant, like, because you can actually get through them. Not just his Biken's force break on that, but other ways too. Burst on his end. Nice setup. That's gonna kill. There we go. 2-0 against Tronzilla. Very good game. Let's go to our bracket here. That was myself versus Tron. I win 2-0.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
And we're loading up the next game here.